Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, this is Proxify here, and welcome back to the Ni No Kuni, the Wrath of the White Witch Let's Play. If you did miss out during the last one, well, our Lamal, or aka known as Binge, has finally evolved into its second form, known as Dumblemur, and I do have to say, it looks much more adorable than what the pre-evolution form was all about. But if you guys do know, we do have some of those blue chests that are still kind of floating around throughout the different areas, and we are going to be able to open up with those specialty blue chests with having the spring lock functionality. So just make sure that you get right up close to that, see the little exclamation point, and then you should be able to open them up right away. They probably want to go and do that when we start reaching our way back to Ding Dong Dell, if there is going to be anything else special with those chests there. Now, however, there was another spell that I forgot to go and mention that we are going to possibly be doing later on throughout here in this episode, where we can actually go and use the Nature's Tongue. Now, Nature's Tongue basically helps you out on speaking to different other animals around within the area, and we never really got to go and do that during the last episode, because I know that we went through the little inlet cave, and we did go and see the crabs, but we didn't really go and talk to them all that too much, because they had those little ellipsy dots. Well, if you use the Nature's Tongue, you should be able to go and interact with those guys there. Now, however, we are searching for 8 different pieces of art, and it kind of works in a way of how the broken-hearted of the humans kind of work, but this time around we have to deal around with how Drippy's villagers are happening around within this area. And all that we have to go and do within this type of way is that each of these different little missions that are happening here, or these different like little side quests that's happening around within our time, we have to go and use each of one of these different spells, and we have to go and help them out in a situation that's going on. And so, like, for example, since we're going to another one over here, I want to say there is one guy that is around over here that has a problem with, well, with like the food service or something. So basically what we have to go and do is like kind of use a secret ingredient, that spell that we went and used before, to go and basically form out on like that type of cheese that we had to go and do for the Khalifa lady, or Lola, from before back in El Mamoon. Well, we have to go and use this spell here, help him out with that one, and then he'll give us a piece of art from there as well too. And we just have to rinse and repeat and do this around like eight or so times. And then by the time that we are all set and finished out with everything, we'll then be able to go and move back over to where Smiley and Shirley are going to be. And that's how we'll be able to go and make sure that they get their brokenheartedness all complete, set, and finished. And we can try to make the Fairy Godmother laugh, so that we can go and head inside her tummy and, well, try to help out in the situation that's going on from what has happened and what transpired during the last episode, which I don't really want to speak about that any more than it actually has to be, because I know that this mission is very weird, if I have to say so myself. But anyways, there's still quite a bit more that we still have to go and do. But while we are doing this, within these 2 videos for today, not only are we going to be doing our time with just Ni No Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch, but we are also going to have to go and jump into some more of Ocarina of Time. We are just going to be going and battling out with just the boss. That is all that there is to it. We are going to be battling out with Morphia. I want to say that's what the name of that boss is going to be all about. And it's really not that hard of a boss, to be honest with you. Just use the hook shot and you should be all good to go from there. Yeah, I want to say, like, out of all the different adult Link bosses, that one is actually one of the easiest. Even though that the Water Temple is, like, absolutely annoying with the amount of backtrack and everything, at least they are, like, somewhat relatively nice to you with the boss that's actually given within the area. So yeah, so if you guys go and see here, Nature's Tongue, that's the spell, and we get ourselves now with the Levitate one from this, well, from whatever this bird is here, like the seagull that's kind of just chilling around. And now we have to go and speak to the last guy that actually needs something that needs to be dealt with some sort of heavy type of situation that's going on. So we're going to make sure that we can make that a little bit more lighter for this guy here. So there we go. So that is all good now. And I think also as well, I think once we go and taking care of with Smiley and Shirley, we will be able to kind of see a little bit of a comedy act that's going to happen, because I know that those guys are normally supposed to be like the stand-up comedians here, and I know that when we first arrived within this area, they weren't really all that too funny to begin with, but now we're going to be seeing their actual performance and see it finally happen. But first, it seems like Drippy needs to go and basically make sure that these guys are going to be back to normal. And what's really strange is that apparently Drippy has some sort of special Hadouken type of move or something that is going to be happening here. Or Kamehameha, oh yeah, Kamehameha type of situation here. Look at this. And just like that, it looks like it worked. Whoa. That's a crazy type of beam of light move right there. Drippy should become a part of our team and be able to go and use him during the time of battle if he's going to be able to do something like that. Like, geez. I don't think any of our familiars ever had some sort of special power like that. So yeah, so just give them some time to practice, but either way, once you're ready and once you're all fielded to go, then you go and actually see the performance right away from here. Now, heading into the Fairy Godmother's tummy is basically like somewhat of like heading into Jabu Jabu's belly, in a way. And there is going to be some enemies and everything that we do have to take care of inside of the actual Fairy Godmother herself. Just so that we can go and try to help out with the liddies that are going to be heading inside in there.
Hey, speaking of dreams, I've always had a bit of a dream myself, you know.
Oh, nice. Nice link, man.
What it is, see, always wanted to run a little weapon shop, I have.
A weapon shop, eh? Well, I don't know why you're bringing it up in the middle of a show, but sounds like an alright idea, that does.
Ain't it, though? Hey, do you fancy doing a quick practice with me?
Huh? Practice?
Yeah, man. I'll be the shopkeeper, see? And you, a zookeeper, right? And, well, all your animals have run away, and your wife's left you.
Oh, yeah. Make it easy for me, why don't you? I'm not a flippin' professional actor, am I, you div? Come on, man, serious now. What do you want me to be?
A lion tamer?
Dude, how is that any flippin' easier? Can I just be my flippin' self?
Oh, no one wants to see that, man.
No, I know you again. You're trying to give me something hard to do so you look better in it, though.
Nah, man. I just thought you'd like a nice juicy roll to get your teeth into, ain't it, though?
Juicy roll, huh? Well, I may not be a professional, but my widow Twanky's pretty legendary. Righto. So, I'm the customer at your weapon shop, right? And you were the proprietor of said establishment. All right, give us a moment. Ba 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 ma 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 ka 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 ka.
Get on with it, man.
And knock knock out do cha-ching.
Clear off, cha-ching.
What the heck was that, man? You slammed the door in my flipping face.
We're not open yet, are we?
Not open yet, but flipping hurry up, Bill.
All right, we're open now.
Oh, you are, right. Knock knock cha-ching. How do?
How do?
I just wanted to look at what weapons you got here, innit though?
Sorry, man, that's next door but one.
What? No, it's flipping not.
It's my shop.
Yeah, you a weapon shop.
You can't go telling me what I sell's in my own shop.
But you said yourself you wanted it to be a flipping weapon shop.
It is a flipping weapon shop.
Give me strength, man.
All right. Sorry, man. I'll do it properly now, I promise. It's a weapon shop.
Good.
Selling weapons.
Exactly.
Righto.
Knock knock. Cha-ching, how do? What weapons you got here then?
What weapons you after exactly?
Well, I don't know, do I? What about, you know, one of them huge, great, choppy numbers? Yeah, a proper massive one of them, that's what I want.
I'm afraid I cannot help you.
Huh? You can't help me? You're the flipping shopkeeper, aren't you?
I am sorry, sir,
Huh?
but that is just too big an axe.
Flipping heck, how's rubbish?
Made this look hard, innit, though?
So there we go. So it looks like we finally made the Fairy Godmother laugh, which that is going to be the perfect opportunity. And now, for some reason, it seems like Drippy has been carrying a cannon, I guess, throughout that little tower right there. And that's how we're going to be able to go ahead right on inside into this whole situation.
Like a flipping drain, tidy. Drippy man.
Yeah, you better hurry up before she goes and closes up the mouth there.
Aboard? Aboard what?
Here I go, boys. Let the mission to Mom begin.
Oh my god. It's almost something out of like Paper Mario 64. If you guys remember about that reference where where the whole Goomba King gets like blasted off into nowhere land right after once you go and defeat him the first time. Oh man, it's gonna blow.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
That would be absolutely terrifying. I don't know how like those stunt devil type of people can literally go and like get themselves blasted through a cannon like that. That must be absolutely terrifying for that. But yeah, now this kind of feels like almost something out of One Piece in here because like everything is like all like painted up and everything. It kind of feels like that. I think what was it, like season 1? I think the end of like One Piece where you have to go and see like the whale or something, or meet up with that guy that's like stuck inside like baboon or something, and it's like all like painted up like somewhat of like a outside type of premise. That's kind of like what's happening in here inside what the Fairy Godmother's place is all about. I think that's what the nails or what the whale's name is, right? Baboon or something? Because that's like Brooke's like friend or something that they like tries to help out with. But yeah, so I think what we have to go do here is that we have to head into one of these doors to begin off with. And you should just be able to just open it up right away. And we'll be meeting up with one of the very first Liddies that are going to be here. Now, later on, there is going to be like some doors that I don't think we can go and open up right away just yet. So we'll kind of have to wait on that for a little bit here. But here's a new enemy that we have never got to go see just yet. But here are these guys. The Dinky. What the heck? These guys seem a little bit scary here, but let's go for it. I think King is ready for any type of battle that's here, even though that it's not doing like a whole bunch of damage, but at least it's doing something here. Let's go with that cut loose attack. Now it seems like all these guys are carrying keys. Now I'm not really too entirely sure that that's going to be helping us out on opening up the rest of the different doors that are here, or if that's just the way of just how their character designs are all about. But wow, those are some big, huge healing orbs as well, too. So not only do you get small ones, but you also do get big ones, too. And there we go. That's pretty nice. At least Bidge is now all the way up to level 4. He was like our highest guy on our team, and unfortunately, he's all the way back down to like level 1. But yeah, these are some adorable little Liddies out here. They're kind of like almost like a Humpty Dumpty type of character that's here. They're like little mini egg dudes. But there is going to be a save point in here, so don't worry. I think there's actually one, I think, just a little bit further down through the hallway here. And there's some of, like, Drippy's friends, I think, like, in the background of where most of that wall art are all about there. Yeah, you can't just leave the little guy here. We need to go and help him around. Because I think he's a little bit too terrified that's out here. We have to take these little adorable guys around. So now we got ourselves at least one of these ones that are going to be following us here at this point in time. So yeah, you can like try and open up with some of these doors if you wanted to, because I don't know if like the spring lock function will actually go and do anything, but we'll have to go and find a different thing instead. No, so no wand wave it here. So we can't really go and do the spring lock right away. But there's the other objective right there. That should take us right into the main part. Or another main part of this part here. Okay, so there's the save point. I think it's about enough a good time that we're just going to end off with the episode for today. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. And we'll continue onwards with more of the Fairy Godmother's tummies from here. And of course, peace.